Illinois is quickly falling into a black hole. Businesses are leaving in droves, and people are following the jobs out of the state. That was before the 67% tax increase. With $8 billion owed to vendors, from paper providers to nursing homes, about $100 billion in unfunded pensions, massive debt, out-of-control spending for which Illinois was recently downgraded again by Moody's. Who's to blame? Can't blame Governor Quinn. And to say it nicely, he would have been a great replacement for Colonel Klink on Hogan's Heroes. That's called typecasting. But who's been at the helm of Illinois for over 40 years? The head of the Illinois Democratic Party, also the speaker, the captain, the top dog of the Illinois House, which holds the purse strings in Illinois. A man who has never seen a union contract he didn't like. A man who has stiffed businesses and taxpayers for decades. The kingmaker, the go-to guy, the honcho, the leader marching Illinois into hell. None other than Michael Madigan. Madigan has created a union state. It's a pay-to-play mentality that stems from Chicago and reverberates all across the state. We lost 2 congressional seats in the census because of the mass exodus of people from Illinois, and that was before the huge tax increase. The number of businesses fleeing Illinois has greatly increased since the tax hike. With those jobs, the people go too. We live in a supply and demand economy with lots of homes in foreclosure and for sale. What happens to home prices? Yep, they plummet far beyond the housing bubble burst. Meanwhile, Madigan has run out of money. He borrowed money at a high interest rate and is bleeding even more revenue from the mass exodus. Madigan has stiffed vendors, denied townships their portions of sales taxes, denied schools the money they promised in mandates, left our roads to crumble beneath our tires because he has taken from the general fund to pay for out-of-control, over-the-top pensions he approved. Don't expect a Republican president and a Republican Senate to change things in Illinois, no matter how fiscally responsible they are. Business owners have a laundry list of tax-related complaints, from workers' compensation to insurance rates to utility bills, all of which are lower in Indiana. So who likes Michael Madigan? Besides the governors of Iowa, Indiana, and Wisconsin, as long as Madigan sits at the helm, he will continue to make Illinois one of the most unfriendly business states in the Union, one of the most oppressive tax and regulation burdening states with the worst credit rating and the worst debt of any state in the Union. This is the legacy of Michael Madigan, a man who is king in Illinois. Even though he has to be reelected every 2 years, his district has done so to their own peril for 20 years. To top it all off, he's got his daughter as Illinois Attorney General to cover his rear. She's got his back while Lisa devotes her time towards going after the Catholic adoption agencies. If Madigan is not replaced, all those who remain in Illinois might as well bend over and kiss their goodbye, because this is a rabbit hole that has no bottom as long as Madigan is here.